All right, joining us now to talk more about the inductees is variety writer and editor Jem Aswad. Jem, thanks so much for being here.
Thank you.
All right, so I love induction ceremonies. I love Hall of Fames. I think a lot of people do. Is there any way to put this year's class up against others? It seems like a pretty strong class.
It is a strong class. What's happened is all the obvious people are generally already in. So it's a matter of people who qualify after 25 years after their first release, and also some of the sort of mopping up the people that they passed over in previous years. We're seeing a little bit of that this year with Carole King and especially Todd Rundgren and Tina Turner. I don't know how she wasn't already in there. The Go-Go's are a welcome addition. I got in a big argument with someone I work with because I think they've got one great album. He says they're all great. And Jay-Z. This is Notorious Big, but this is the song that he did with Jay-Z. Jay-Z, long overdue. The Rock Hall of Fame has to become more diverse. It needs more rappers. Fela Kuti, the incredible African musician, was a nominee this year but did not get in. It needs to broaden because rock and roll in the traditional sense is almost becoming like the blues. It's like there's just not that much more straight ahead rock and roll anymore. And Dave Grohl of Foo Fighters, who is already in as a member of Nirvana, I mean, he almost deserves to be in just for flying the flag for traditional rock and roll for the last 25 years.
Well, I think you bring up a very good point. Go a little bit further in that. Is the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame more like a musical Hall of Fame now?
It needs to become that because popular music is just not rock and roll anymore. And the Rock Hall of Fame isn't the Grammys or anything like that, but it is the biggest Hall of Fame of its kind. And if it's going to continue to be relevant, it has to broaden because look at the way that music has broadened. And the last great wave of traditional rock and roll was the Strokes and the Yeah Yeah Yeahs in the New York City scene about 20, 21 years ago. They'll be eligible in another few years, but after that, there's just really not much more traditional rock and roll, so they very much need to diversify. More hip-hop, more weird rock and roll, and, just looking at other types of music whose influence was felt in rock and roll.
All right, so I want to touch on two of the inductees going in. You mentioned Tina Turner, and I agree with you. Tina Turner should have already been in. I was kind of floored that Carole King wasn't in prior to this year as well, though.
I agree. She was in, I believe she was inducted as a songwriter.
Okay.
With her ex-husband, Jerry Goffin. They wrote so many incredible songs together. And really, as an artist, she kind of has one really monumental album, which of course is Tapestry, which is one of the most successful albums of all time. She didn't really follow through with it because she didn't want to. You know, she wasn't really super comfortable being a performer. And frankly, she had made enough money as a songwriter probably to live off of for a while. But it is nice to see her recognized. And Tina Turner, I mean, she's one of the most incredible R&B singers in history. And, her story, as we've seen in the musical and the film and the biographies and everything else, is also an incredible one. And while I'm certainly not going to make excuses for him, Ike Turner, her ex-husband, her abusive ex-husband, many people credit with writing the first rock and roll song, Rocket 88, in 1951, which I don't even think was credited to him, but he wrote it and he played on it and he produced it and everything. So he was very important as well. And that brings in a whole other discussion whether someone who may have been a horrible person could still be a great artist.
Jem, we got to go, but you mentioned diversifying the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, having more R&B rappers in. Right now, you get one rapper or R&B artist who's not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame yet to go along with Jay-Z. Who you picking?
Oh, gosh, boy, that's a tough one. I got to think who would qualify. I mean, you could go back so far. You could say Tupac.
Yeah, that's exactly where I was going. That's exactly where I was
already in. Yeah, I would say Tupac, but the greatest rappers, their eligibility is still to come.
All right. Jem, thank you so much. Appreciate you taking the time.
Thank you.